Well done. The GPS you sold to Ivan led us to Boris. We have to move fast. Boris is getting ready to leave Rotterdam. We will be inserted next to the quay where Boris's ship is located. The area is locked off and the gates are guarded. Note: we have last-minute information. There might be a nuke on board the ship. The model is old, so you should be able to disarm it if necessary. Welcome back to Hitman, Codename 47. Today we're playing another infuriating mission. A mission that took me way too much time. Arkady Jerikov was born in Semipolstik, Kazakhstan in 1930. Growing up in very poor circumstances, constantly controlled and monitored by local apparatchiks, he learned to hate the communist regime. At the age of 15, he began to steal weapons and ammunition from the Soviets, which he then sold to the Cossack nationalists. When his father turned him into the police, he hid in the mountains and eventually made his way to Marsalis. He served 5 years in the French Foreign Legion, from 1950 to 1955. In late 1955, he established a gun-running route through Turkey and Iran. He sold arms to anyone in the Soviet Union fighting the regime. In the mid-1980s, he went to business with the Russian mafia and scaled his operations to cover most of the world. For this mission, all we'll need is the knife. Unless, of course, you want to go guns blazing, but I never really recommend that. It's never a suitable option in this game. First things first, we're going to want to take out this guard right above the quay. We should be able to run to him quickly and immediately knife him, and then we'll hide his body and take his disguise.
Watch out!
Now we'll need to approach the gate to get into Arkady's smuggling ring. We'll need to follow this guard approaching from the right. Otherwise, we will not be allowed entrance. Make sure to follow the guard entering the gate closely. Otherwise, the other guards may begin to question what you're doing there. Now that we've finally passed the gate, we're inside the base. We're going to want to head to the weapons cache located on the map. Take the path that I do, so that you may avoid the dogs.
Hey, what are you doing here?
There are many dogs in this map, and unfortunately you will have to kill them if they get your scent. At minimum, you'll have to kill at least 3 dogs. At maximum, 10. The dogs can see through your disguise instantly, and they're near impossible to shoot, so be careful and unload your MP5 in them in a discreet area where the guards won't notice. Once you reach this location, if a dog is following you, this is the perfect place to kill them. Between these two warehouses, these dogs are going to be a definite problem, so we'll have to take care of them before they can begin these problems. Now it's time to head for the trucks. There's one dog here. We'll need to take care of him. Now that that dog has been taken care of, it's time to pick up weapons stored in this cache. I tend to take everything except for the shotgun, which, unless you're going guns blazing, which, like I said, you shouldn't do that, it is definitely not worth taking. The sniper rifle, however, is definitely something that you should take, along with this silenced Beretta. Sometimes there may be a guard that's running around the map here for no reason. This is a completely random occurrence that happens for pretty much no reason. I haven't been able to discover exactly what triggers him. Regardless, put a bullet in his head and be on with it. Now we'll need to take out the guards at the gate. There are at least 6 of them that need to be shot. There's 4 on the ground, and then there's 2 on the roof. Make sure to shoot them as quickly as possible, because if they're left standing too long near corpses, they will alert Boris, or Arkady, however you wish to say his name. We won't need the sniper rifle anymore, but we'll need to get the Beretta ready, as we'll be placing a car bomb to kill Arkady. This guard can be a problem. I usually wait for the patrols to cease, and then put a bullet in the back of his head. But a pentagon knife will work too, if you're feeling daring. But make sure to move his body quickly before the patrols pass through again. You have at least 15 seconds before being spotted when dragging the body. And when you're sure that there's no patrols nearby, make sure to put the car bomb in the car.
This area is off limit. Leave the ship now.
Now it's time to head aboard the ship. We'll need to take care of this guard here. Make sure the patrols near the warehouse don't see you, and then slit this guard's throat and take his disguise. We now have access to the ship. We'll need to now take care of the nuclear bomb. But first, we have to disable the engineering crew. There are 3 engineers we'll need to take care of. 2 are in the engine room, and 1 is somewhere on the ship. This engineer back here can cause some problems, so we'll slit his throat. This next part can be tricky, and things can go sour in an instant if you don't handle it correctly. We'll need to take care of these 2 engineers without being spotted. Quickly shoot both of them in the head. And then Ivan from a previous mission will run out into the engine room. Quickly put a bullet in his head as well. And the final engineer, you need to make sure that this guy sees you. Doing so will alert Boris and trigger the nuke, which we can disable pretty much instantly. And Boris will make a run for it. We've now basically completed all of our main objectives. Boris will be dealt with soon due to the car bomb. All we have to do is wait. Now it's time to leave. We need to take this ship for ourselves. We'll head to the cabin and slit the captain's throat. And since the engineer crew has been taken care of, they can't disable the ship while we're down here.
Send him to me soon, Doctor. I have some errands for him to run.
In Hong Kong, he will be a most unpleasant surprise to my enemies. Professor, does he know that we are his fathers?
Not yet, but I'll send him to visit you when he is finished. Then you can tell him the good news.
And that has been a pain-in-the-ass mission from Hitman Codename 47. I hope you all enjoy, and stay tuned for the next episode.